Winston-Salem City law enforcement and community leaders tonight are putting into motion real-time solutions to the gun violence that has turned into an almost daily occurrence. For more than 2 hours this evening, more than 100 moms, dads, children had some real candid conversations about what they're seeing in their community.
It centered on 4 categories: immediate, long-term, free, and financially backed strategies. Fox 8's Daniel Pierce joins us live now from Winston-Salem. Daniel, what are some of the real-time solutions?
Yeah, well, tonight, Forsyth County Sheriff Bobby Kimbrough announced that if approved, he will move 34 school resource officers to help the Winston-Salem Police Department patrol these city streets. That, of course, would happen after the school year if that was something that would get approved. Tonight, the Winston Department said they will be expanding their age range for their Youth Citizen Academy program that takes place at the end of June. There was also a lot of talk tonight about trying to get youths plugged in paying jobs. Tonight, though, I spoke with a who has a senior at Mount Tabor, and she told me that as she was leaving, she felt very skeptical about these solutions.
My daughter is scared. Just the other night, we heard the same gunshots that you heard. Her question to me was, "Mama, when am I going to stop having to run?"
That's the real reality Jeanette McLaren and her daughter face in their home: gunshots and bullet holes. District Attorney Jim O'Neill warns that it has the potential to only get worse.
The majority of these shootings are being committed by juveniles. And folks, this is when school is in session. We are all worried about this summer.
Wednesday's Gun Violence Forum cast a light on the youth-related gun violence. It happens across the city, but at a larger rate in the Northeast District. 21 people have been shot this year alone. 4 were juveniles. That's compared to 59 in all of last year, 17 juveniles in this area. That led to this question from Natasha Rowland.
On behalf of the youth, what steps are being taken to keep us out of the streets and to keep us in a positive environment so that we won't have to go to violence?
So community resources are available. It's just that we have not trained people how to use them appropriately.
What are we doing to close some of these gaps, some of these real social issues that create criminal issues?
But we need funding. We need money.
Bishop Todd Fulton works with at-risk youth and said closing that gap begins with helping young people get paying jobs.
Kids want money. The gangs are giving them money. They don't want a gymnasium. They don't want a basketball. They want to be able to buy some basketball shoes.
It's going to take more than just talking about it. We're going to have to come up with solutions.
Mika James's son is a senior at Mount Tabor High School. So Wednesday's forum about gun violence meant the safety of her son and those who come after him.
I didn't hear a lot of problem-solving ideals, more of, I won't say blame, but where the responsibility lies. And the main takeaway was from Judge Hartsfield, or former Judge Hartsfield, where she talked about community. We got to get back to community and being responsible for one another and taking care of one another.
Some of the other long-term solutions included adding a police substation a little closer to the heart of where the problem is, and also finding a way to fund a lot of the local organizations that are already on the ground doing a lot of the legwork. Live in Winston-Salem, Daniel Pierce, Fox 8 News.